Hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Idle and today I am going to continue my reading of the webcomic of Homestuck, as always with the unofficial Homestuck collection. The last time I had to cut it a little short because my stomach suddenly decided to get really hurty for no reason. I hope this will not happen today. So we are still in the middle of Jade getting her equipment. And she just combines a crystal ball with her glasses. You make the zoo specs. Now you can see everything all by through a dizzying fisheye filter. Jade combine zoo specs and the lunch top. You make the junior compu zoo spectacles, oh my god. You can never have too many cool computers. Jade combine furry trophy, lunch top and shirt, shoes. You grab one of your grandpa's softest trophies and use it to make a really stylish, warm, fuzzy squirrel jacket. You do the exact same thing to your shoes to create a matching pair of squirrel sneaks. The jacket and the shoes are also computers. You will never be caught without a computer, ever. You are suddenly feeling more fashionable than any kid in Paradox Space. All of the style belongs to you. The only thing left to do is make yourself deadlier. Jade combines Dave's Midnight Crew poster and rifle. You make a girl's best friend. Pew pew pew. Jade combines Charles Dutton and Squiddle. You still have this Charles Dutton ghost image you accidentally made. You are not sure what to do with this gentleman, if anything. Oh well, when in doubt, squiddle it. You made a Duttle. The Duttle is weirding you out a little. You believe you will keep your distance from the Duttle. It didn't even ghost anything. Jade, sketch particle accelerator. You put the leering Duttle out of your mind and try to sketch one of the pieces of equipment from your destroyed room to take to the best of your recollection. Hopefully it works so you can try making something sweet. Jade, combine rifle, ironless suit and particle accelerator. It worked! The result is a huge kick-ass proton cannon. Obviously, you can only wield this weapon in your ironless suit. Oh wow, this is expensive. Or you would if you were able to afford the thing. Dave Turbo torrented you a lot of wrist, but you don't have that much. Jade, combine Mummy and MC poster and outfit. You made the dead shuffle dress. Oh, I like this dress. While wearing this outfit, you almost feel as if you were whipped straight from the enemies. Jade, combine green sun bed sheets and girl's best friend. You make the green sun street sweeper. Oh yeah. Okay, how about one more outfit? Outfits are the best, you think. Jade, combine dress of Eclectica, felt poster and 8-ball. Street in the morning dress. Oh, I like this dress. You make the street in the morning dress. It is so fancy, you cannot imagine wearing it on anything other than super special occasions. Not to mention you'll freeze your ass off in this thing. Jade, combine mecha, street sweeper and iron suit. You still have this mecha ghost image you made a while ago by accident as usual. Might as well throw a bunch of crazy shit together and see what sort of insane loot crops up. The suspense is almost too much. You make Johnny 5. God damn it, motherfucker thinks he's alive. He's a tin can, robots don't have feelings. Jade, combine Dutton and zoo specs. You make the Dutton bubble googles. You can see into eternity, forever. Okay, that's enough. Happy April 13th, 2009, everybody! But according to the page count, we are at Christmas of 2010. I guess this is just in joke because in Game Universe it actually is still on April. It's still the 13th April of 2009. Hello Panda, wasn't the chat working? It kinda gives me the welcome and chat message over and over again. I don't know why Twitch is doing that. All of your computers light up at once as some douchebag starts hassling you, whoever this douchebag might be. You will have to remember to keep most of these computers turned off. Jade, answer this douchebag. Hello, everyone. Caligula's aquarium CA began trolling garden gnostic TT. Now that you're done making all that pointless rubbish, I've got something way more worth your while. Which one were you again? Wait, weren't you the guy who was always trying to hit on me? That could have been anyone. Let's not get distracted by your sad league of suitors and their flush desperations. I'm offering you the edge here. In your rivalry with the other female. We've got the same as brothers, and I don't need the thing anymore. Since I became more powerful than you could ever imagine, as a mighty wizard of white science. So you might as well take it and settle your score with that awful witch. But I am the witch. Witch. Yeah, okay, it's a CS if you want to be dealing with technicalities. Rose? I do not have a score to settle with Rose. Why would you think that? Oh, well fuck. Suppose I was guessing it was natural to presume some such relation like that between the two of you. Everyone's name is one letter away from my most possessing OC and they are both very possessing. Oh my god, you are so right. I think you are projecting your own attitude onto others. Just because you tend to hate and or hit on everyone you meet doesn't mean everyone else is that way. Rose just sent me a code for a crystal ball. She's my friend and is basically the best. Oh, I see. So she shared her magic secrets with you then. It's probably a trap. I wouldn't trust her. She's a cunning and treacherous sort. Trust me, I know her type. Wait, do you have a thing for her too? Did she reject you or something? You're slinging around such a bloody mess of slander with these accusations. You wouldn't understand anyway. It's already been painfully established you people can't get your shallow sink pants under the majesty of our quadrants. Yeah, I don't have a face cam or which way to act out as a me emoji. If you must know things between us, we are getting pretty bellicose. Bellicose? Is this even a word? And I'm pretty sure she was waxing as obsidian for me as a human got it in him to do. And if not for the interdimensional divide keeping us apart, honestly, I don't doubt our rivalry could be brewing outright pitch. But the thing is, I need a rival who can pose me a challenge. And frankly, she's not even fit for holding my cape anymore. At this point, I find all her adorable black pixie dabblings to be prime kiddie playtime shit. All of her fraudulent magics cannot come close to posing straight to my mastery over the truest science. And with my empiristic's wand, I serve as a righteous hope that will incinerate delusion and the deluded alike. My holy fire is a white ruby bled from the raspberry eyes of 50,000 non-fictional angels. I'm so sorry. My spirit was like, you need to cough right when I start to stream. And when they are finished weeping, they will bow before their prince. Wow, what are you talking about? So really, you should be honored to inherit my old calling, both my armaments and my feud. It'll be witch against witch, a real one versus an imposter. Faker one dies. Hey, look at that, time for me to get going. Oh, will you just take the fucking gun already? No, I don't want it. It's a way more powerful weapon than any of that crap you made. It's a legendary relic without equal. More like a legendary piece of shit. You're being needlessly fucking stubborn about this. I'm doing you a fucking favor here. Yes, but I don't like you very much and I feel really icky about accepting a present from you. If you accept it, this is the last I'll ever be bothering you about anything, okay? Fine. WW. What? That's the code. Oh. Jade, make this legendary piece of shit. ARGHL's crosshairs. Pretty expensive. I have seen this before. How's that possible? It's a one-of-a-kind weapon plundered from an Anatolian ghost ship. I'm very sure it's the same rifle included with John's present, but bigger, of course. Probably a cheap imitation of the original, kind of like that one there is. So there's your answer, stable loops ahoy. Now enjoy the utter fucking domination it affords. Yes, but I did not provide the weapons, my pen pal did. Who said? The guy who helps me build the present. We worked on it together, but he supplied the bunny's weapons? I'm pretty sure he's from the future. Why? Because he said he's my grandson. What the fuck is a grandson? Is that some kind of perverse human familial thing? Yes, never mind then. Your procreational biologistics make my fins curl in distaste. Oh no, please don't tell anyone I told you about him. How could I let that slip to you of all people? Settle down, Jade. You are radically underestimating the amount of shit I don't give about this. I'll have you know, this is the last time I'm planning on talking to any human. I got bigger ships to sink, and soon when I'm good and ready, me and my luminous fucking science stick have got a date with Jack Noir. And no, not that kind of date. Give me a little fucking credit. Wow, okay, I wasn't going to say anything. I just met us, Homer, so hush hush anyway. He didn't want me to tell my friends who he really was. I guess maybe he was concerned about upsetting the timeline, I don't know. Well, maybe he didn't want to disrupt whatever disgusting sequence of events was responsible for his spawning in the first place. Maybe. I have wondered about that, assuming he's right. He was so nice and it really did feel like I was talking to family, so I really don't think he was making it up. I couldn't help but try to imagine his parents, and more interestingly, his grandfather. I still wonder who it could be. Although I guess at this point, the options are pretty limited. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel ill talking about things making me fuzz and pink wigglers coming out of your own personal torso, so change the fucking subject. That gunner just gave you something of a hedge right to the kid. Happy I could play a role in your dirty stinking lineage. Like an heirloom? I guess it could be. Do you even have those? If you don't have parents, how could you? No, we don't know our direct forebears, and I'm pretty sure any attempt to seek out or even inquire about the supplier of your genes would be a fine way to get yourself killed. But we've got our lore, and it says we all got individual ancestors who contribute to most of our genes above and beyond what the grub slurries does. Ooh, oh shut up. Anyway, a lot of us believe we are meant to trace a footstep of those ancestors even though we can never know them. And on that journey we can come across belongings they once had cause we were hatched to find them and finish their work. I kinda think that's why I found the gun in the first place, but now I'm forsaking it because fuck, I just found a better destiny than my old crappy one, which I never get any appreciation for anyway. Then maybe that is how this heirloom should work. What do you mean? Well, I don't want to use it. Oh man, come on. So I'll just dump it outside the house with the trash, and if it is fated to find my pen pal one day, then so be it. God damn it. It's like you people go out of your way to think how to disrespect me. Maybe you should have been nicer to me. In any case, I don't appreciate the spirit in which the gift was given, so this is what I will do. Fine, fuck it, what do I care? This has been a completely flipping useless exchange, as have they all been with your species. And for the record, even though I said that stuff about being fated to find my gun, fate isn't real. It's a lot of fake fucking horse feathers. Now go and be cleansed by the light of truth, purity, non-fakeness, hope, and above all, science. Garden Gnostics, Johnny Top exploded. Jade threw a legendary piece of shit outside with the trash. There it is. All the trash is red. Okay, we see a countdown and we see the trolls. Are we back in the past? Because Taphos is still in his cart and he had robot legs in the Meteor. Hey, it's a green sun. The green sun is destroying Prospit. Or is it the green sun? I don't know. But it's green. I'm really not sure what's actually happening here. So looks on the radio. Aren't they like standing next to each other? Okay, now I have to do the lisp thing again. Eclipse with an AA began trolling Twin Armageddon's TA. Hi. I guess I should say something before I go. Aradia, I'm white gloving here like 2 feet away from you. Ha, what I said. If you want to say something to me, why don't you just turn to your left and say it? It's bad enough that you hardly shed 2 lushy words to me since you became that sweaty ARGHL's smooch bot. I know, but this is hard for me. How is it hard? You are a tin robot. Robots don't have feelings. No, that's not true. Okay then, what is it? Sorry about everything and all the bad luck you've had. You didn't deserve it. I have to go now. What? Where are you going? I'm not sure. Cool, I guess? Anyway, that's it. Wait, you mean for good? Will I see you again? I don't know that either. But I guess if you do, probably not with your eyes. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I think you'll be okay with it though. I wish I could somehow make that emoticon smile. No, that looks stupid. Oh well. Apocalypse with an AA ceased trolling Twin Armageddon's TA. Seems like he has a plan. Oh, look at Nepeta sleeping on the gold, isn't she cute? He's getting a hug. Oh, it's a moment right before her bot's exploding. Bots explode. Come on, buddy. Turns it frown into a smile. I'm trying to make something out of this. Wait, no, that looks stupid. Oh well. Hello, Teresi. What's the countdown you guys are waiting for? Doom Dave, wake up. Doom Dave, pester Teresi. Turntagotta TT began pestering Gallows Calibrator Shishi. Well, that was apparently pointless. Now what? Hello, Teresi? What's up? Teresi is frowning. Oh, hello, Jack. Now this Dave is doomed. If only we would have waited a few seconds more before he got off the bed. Look at Carter just standing there staring. Oh, is she crying? I see some tears out of her blind eyes. Poke. Teresi abscond. Jade employed Junior Compusu Spectre goggles. These things cost a fortune to make, they better do something awesome. And it turns out they do. So sophisticated computing technology merged with the crystal ball provides a simple way to see anything going on right now in the Incipisphere. How amazing is that? As a witch of space, you figure it's about time you got better acquainted with the full breadth of your domain, which is to say all physical locations. Jade viewed John. There he is, on the battlefield no less. That's a pretty cute outfit he's got on. You wonder what he did to make it. Dying. He pretty much died to get it. You all wonder why he isn't answering your messages. Does he even have a computer on him? He should try to have more foresight and carry no less than 5 computers on him at all times, like a sensible person. Jade, you rose. What is she seeing? There she is. What is she doing on the lava planet? She seemed awfully preoccupied when you spoke with her moments ago, and she gave you the code for the crystal ball. You wonder who she could be talking to. I think she's talking to white text guy. Jade, view Dave. According to the Spectre goggles, there are currently 13 Daves scattered around the incipient spheres, including Dave Sprite. That is an absolutely preposterous amount of Daves. You guess Dave Sprite is the one prototype by his future self that John was telling you about. Dave sure is a clever guy. Might as well have a look. Jade, view Dave Sprite. The goggles zero in on a pendant, which is covered in blood. Oh no! It seems that Dave is no longer too cool to have any dead family members. This is so sad. Hang on. The Dave count suddenly dropped from 13 to 12. Maybe one of them time traveled away? You hope it doesn't mean what you think it. Jade, view missing Dave. Oh no! Jade, pester a Dave. Garden Gnostic TT began pestering Turntagotta TT. Dave! Any Dave out there, please listen. This is a Dave out there, what's up? Dave, I just saw you, and you were dead. You were in a green suit and covered in blood. Oh god, it was terrible. If that was a future Dave, you have to make sure that doesn't happen. It wasn't a future Dave, he was from a while ago. Oh, I'm confused. Sorry you had to see that, but don't worry, it was just a doomed Dave, no big deal really. I was swindled into flitting time passes along the way, and that guy got the dead end of the stick. I'll be fine. Okay, I'm still not sure I get that, but I guess I'm relieved. Yes, you are. Go ahead and be relieved. You say I just was. Nice. How did that poor Dave die? Was it Jack? Yeah, he's pretty much the guy in charge of random teleportation murders right now. What about your, oh no, I don't even know if you know about this. What? My bro? Yeah, Jack killed him too. Is it something you would like to talk about? Not much to talk about. This is some pretty serious existence-threatening shit going down, and some people are going to die, I guess. Even crazy hard dudes like my bro/weird covered biological ghost dad. Ghost dad? Yeah, Roses too. I thought John filled you in on the ectobiology stuff. Oh, yes, he's mentioned something about it. I guess I didn't realize its full implications, but time was short when we talked. Bottom line is, we are all related slime-wise except you and me and him and Rose pair-wise respectively. Makes the shipping chart pretty simply. Hang on while I dig up that piece of shit Karkat made. Where the fuck did that thing go? Fuck it, never mind. Just imagining something ugly made by a jackass. I forgot I still have to get back to him. It's like a big, unpleasant core hanging over my head, I guess. Anyway, Dave, I'm really sorry about your bro, Dad. You were pretty close with him, right? Man, it was a pretty bizarre relationship by any standard. Fighting off wave after wave of face-promising puppet-ass every day. Always being on guard for stealth attacks in the middle of the night while getting up to go to the fucking bathroom. Hehe. But I guess it all sorta amounted to some vague unspoken semblance of kinship, if that's a thing. Like if honor among thieves is something, let's call it camaraderie among ironic weapon roof ninjas. But then, sure, I thought about taking his sword when I was there, but I couldn't really bring myself to try to pull it out. It was too weird. Dave, you have to stop him, what? Jake, he shouldn't get away with this, you think? Yes, why don't you stop jumping around through time like a maniac and stop being like 100 Daves all the time and come to my house so we can make a plan to kill him? Well, I'd like to, but I'm still trapped in the chronologicist of this fucking one-man ballad. There are loops outstanding, and if I step out of line, you get to see more bloody Daves. I'm getting pretty sick of it, but I think it'll be over soon. Then I'll break out and write linear the rest of the way, I think. Once it's time to put the end of game immersion, till then you are on your own for a while. Oh. Besides, you can't beat him. Look what you did to Bro and Dave's way together. I'm at the top of my ARGHL ladder with all the Frey motifs and I stand no chance. John's even better than that, even though he doesn't know it at the moment. And he stands no chance either. Only thing we can do is hold out until the scratch. What is a scratch? Guess I shouldn't really say. Since you sort of lead the way in making that plan. Really? Yeah, well, suffice to say. If we can't beat him, all we can really do is exile him to a place where he can't teleport back. Which hopefully buys us some time to try to take out his power source in a crazy suicide mission. So was it like a hint about what I'm supposed to do? Kinda. Well, maybe I'm just being naive. But a crazy suicide mission does not sound like the ideal solution to me. Are you sure we can't beat him? I don't know if we should rule it out. Well, you were about to do what you were about to do, and I'm not going to tell you not to. I won't do the bullshit troll thing and tell you what you were going to do and then just dare you not to. Well, knowing damn well you will anyway, so I'll just say, what's next is up to you. And if later you want to talk about it, I'm here. Okay, thanks Dave. Jade, do what you were about to do. You don't know what you were about to do, but you've got to do something. You can't stand by and let that monster teleport murder people all day, and frankly, the suicide plan Dave mentioned sounds just plain stupid. There must be a better way. Think, imagination. You suddenly remember the idea your awkward fairy godfoot proposed. Maybe you were too hard on him. He was just trying to be nice. And it was an honest mistake when he slaughtered your grandfather ghost dad with his own childhood flintlock pistol. Maybe you should give his plan another chance. Jade pestered Tefros. Garden Gnostic Gigi began pestering Adios Towerada 80. Hey Tefros, I was thinking about your plan, about communing with my losers. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Are you there? I guess you're off doing something else. Oh well, hope you're doing okay. Talk to you later. Garden Gnostic Gigi ceased pestering Adios Towerada 80. Yeah, he just fell down the stairs and can't. On the... You don't think you can afford to wait around for him? This leaves the only other plan you can think of, one of last resort. Maybe it's for the best this way anyway. Who better to trust for the job? You prepare a delicious meal to summon your loyal losers, you mean dog. By the way, Panda, your name is currently green for me, and I think it's pretty fitting because we are focusing on Jade, which has green as a color. Jade, go upstairs to a laboratory. You enter the spooky old lab. You don't come here often, huh? For a split second, you thought you saw something flash on the fenestrated wall there. Probably just your mind playing spooky tricks on you. You never had any idea what the thing was for. What's flashing there? Come on, flash again. Ah yeah, it's the fourth wall. So this is actually Dream Jade, and I know that it was her grandfather in the game world getting her, but I don't really know why she is in her house now. This is something I never really understood. Maybe someone can explain it to me. Jade, summon dog. Becquerel comes quickly at the promise. What's my voice today? Sorry. Becquerel comes quickly at the promise of irradiated steak. He is such a good boy and truly the best friend a girl could ever hope for. Hup, you are sure gonna miss him. Yeah, she didn't do the second prototype, yes, and she just put her dead dream self into back. I think we have to go back to Glub Glub Shrug for this. Yeah, we have to. Oh my god, this is flashing too much. Hello, Jade's right. Jade, say hello. Hello, Jade, can you talk? Oh good, hehe, I was starting to get worried there. What did you do? He doesn't seem very happy about it. What did you do? What did you do? Oh my god, it's flashing so much. I don't think I can vocalize this elsewhere. While the timer counts down with no particular clock stepping forward to claim it, the most important character in Homestuck fondly regards the miracle of a new beginning. Laptop. Oh, foreshadowing. Drop. And bounce. And now it's a snowball. Although in the comic it started to be the start of a new year. Happy New Year of 2011, Back to the Past. Oh my god. This isn't a GIF. I was thinking it would be a GIF. Poor Jade. Poor Jade's right. Lord English, reveal yourself. Behold. What do we have down here? Unlocked album, Homestuck Volume 6 Air Transparent. No, we don't want to check it out now. I was just about to start high school. Oh, I feel so old, Panda. In 2011, I already was working full-time for like 5 years. Don't actually turn out to be LE. What, are you a fucking idiot? Of course I'm not Lord English. How dumb would that even be? Jesus, this coat is huge. I'm swimming in this garish piece of shit. Would anybody fit in this thing? This rope. Why don't we cover this thing up? It would be a real shame to spoil the little moment with this nonsense. That's better. Retire to study. I retire to my heavily processed photograph of Andrew Carnegie's study, painstakingly retrieved from a Google image search. Greet Miss Paint. Miss Paint, you are doing a wonderful job, thank you. It was also very thoughtful of you to switch the layer mode of your coat of paint to the overlay setting so it would not obscure the details of Mr. Carnegie's lavish room. Go check out Cal. That Miss Paint is one classy Prospician lady. She is a model of grace and beauty. I'm always a bit flustered in her presence, especially when she carries her little pail around like that. Where is this lazy sack of crap here makes me sick to my stomach? Cal, goddammit. Goddammit, we were all supposed to dress up for this. It doesn't look like you even touched that nice suit I sewed for you, let alone swap your eyes with those billiard balls and make them alternate rapidly. This insubordination is putting me in a foul mood. It's bad enough I just had to take Falke out behind the woodshed and blow his brains out after he caught the rabies. Pull up to the old Underwood. Got a lot of typing to do, hope the ribbon holds up. I should probably bust out the chitty drawing of myself again so I can type as quickly as possible. Bust out chitty self-portrait. Oops, needs a felt dots. Hang on. Apply dots. Awesome, works for me. begin typing. No, this is not nearly fast enough or jittery enough. Come on, I can do better than that. Let's go to it. Recap it like you mean it. Recap 3. So, I am not going to read all of this. Look how long this is. Highlighting all the white text crushed my browser. So why don't we go back to what's happening on the other side of the code? These poor girls are very upset and emotional and we kind of left them hanging. Ugh, what happened? Oh god, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Oh god, no, oh god, what did I do? Jade? What is the matter? Why are you so sad? What did you do to me? I prototyped you and brought you back. Should I not have? No, you shouldn't have. This is overwhelming and awful. I know it is, yes, it's hard to describe what it's like, but it's too much for me in the sun. It's way too big and bright and I can't stop seeing it. It won't go away, That's terrible, I'm really sorry. I guess I did not think this through. Can this be undone? I was happy where I was with my friends. I want to go back. I don't think that it can be undone. Oof. Well, now I don't know what to do. I really messed up. I feel so bad. I don't know what to do with myself either. I think I will just go somewhere else. I want to be alone. Where would you go? I don't know. I think I can travel anywhere now. But all I'd like to do is go back, and I don't know if that's possible. I wonder if there's a way. But you can't. I mean, not just yet. Please, why? I know you were upset, Jade, but I did sort of bring you back for a reason. Jade just accidentally gave herself sensory overload. Yeah, pretty much. Why would you do this? We need your help. Who? Well, all of us here. Me and Dave and Rose and John. John, oh no, John, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What is it now? John, poor John, I'd forgotten about him. What do you mean? How could you forget about John? It was so long ago. I put that sad memory behind me. After we died, I looked all over for him, but I couldn't find him. And I was so lonely, but I finally got over it when I met my friends. And now they're gone to boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But John didn't die. I saved him. You saved him, don't you remember? You pushed him out of the way of Frostbit's moon at the last minute, and he's okay now. Oh my god, Frostbit. Oh no, Jade, please don't. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I just cannot do this seriously. You're crying. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me remember? It was so beautiful and was all destroyed before I even knew what was going on, and so many nice people were killed. I know, Jade, I was there too. These are both our memories. And the queen, did she survive? And her wing? I was protecting her wing. Oh no, what happened to it? Jade, please. I was just waiting for John to wake up. I was so sure it was going to be soon. And I was going to show him around Frostbit. I had so many things planned and so many friends to introduce him to. He was my best friend and I was looking forward to meeting him for so long. But then it all burned down and everyone died and the moon fell and... Stop! You're going to make me cry too. Stop it. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Sob. Boof. Sob. This is getting really silly. I'm getting myself a blanket because it's starting to get a little bit cold. All right. I don't want to be here. I have to go back, but I don't know how. Can you help me? You want me to help you? Die again? Yes, I think that's what I would like. I can't take this. I wasn't ready to come back. Not like this. Well, okay, I know this is my fault, but that is a really hard thing to ask me to do. Even if it was possible, the way you are now, I don't think I could go through with it. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, okay, shh. Jade, listen, I never did tell you why I brought you back, and it may be that. If you attempt what I wanted you to do in the first place, God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you might end up getting what you want anyway, because it was always going to be risky. What is it? Well, you remember the guy who destroyed Frostbit? Oh god, no. Shh, anyway, he's the reason I brought you here. He has the same powers you have, making him unbeatable to us, but maybe not you. So you could go find him, and you want me to fight him? Are you crazy? Do I look like I'm ready to fight anybody? I just thought, as long as you are here, I can't fight anybody. Jade, I'm scared and confused and sad, and I wouldn't even know how to begin fighting that horrible guy. I would be too afraid of him to even go find him. But I thought you wanted to die? You wouldn't go even if you could. No, I don't want him to kill me. You just don't understand. Ah, boo-hoo. Geez, you're right. I really don't. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I said, wow, Jade, I don't mean to be insensitive, but there's a lot at stake here. Oof, don't change the subject. I mean, don't you remember what this was all about? What you were working for? What we were working for all those years before you died? Remember what we saw in the clouds or what the Queen told us? How could you not remember John survived? We both saw him in a cloud. He was in his dream suit and awake reading our letter. Didn't you think about that? So what does it matter? It was all a lie, Jade. What we saw in the clouds and all that. None of it meant anything. What? How can you say that? It was a nice life, but everything we did led to nothing. John and I both died, and I eventually accepted that and moved on. John didn't die. OMG. This is so frustrating. I just told you he didn't. I know. I was kind of ditzy and forgetful in my dreams, but boo-hoo. Okay, jeez. I just don't know what to think. I guess you are part of me, and you are who I was when I slept. But it makes me sad. I think I would act like this. Act like what? I would like to think that even if I was sad and scared, if I was put in a position where everyone depended on me, I could put all those feelings aside and do what's right. But I don't know what's right. Yes, you do. Even though you don't want to, you are here now, and there are still people who need you. There are still something worth fighting for. No, not for me there isn't. There is nothing but death and sadness and destruction here. There's no hope and I don't see anything worth fighting for. That is a horrible thing to say. I don't belong here anyway. Really, none of this is my business anymore and I want to go home. Oh, that is so selfish. I can't believe this. How can you say these things? Don't you remember anything that the Queen told us? That we would eventually build a new world and make a future together with our friends? Don't you remember being excited about finding out what that meant? Yes, but it was just a story. It was never going to come true. Yes, it will. Some of us, the ones who still have hope, are fighting for that right now. How can you have such a negative outlook on absolutely everything? Boo-hoo-hoo. Shut up. Stop being such a damn crybaby. Really, we both had the exact same experiences. And look, I am managing to keep my head up, see? You don't even have the full picture either, because you checked out early. You didn't have to stand by as Beck gave Jack his powers when you might have been able to stop that. And you didn't have to watch as Jack became so strong he could appear anywhere and kill anyone you loved at any moment. You didn't have to see a Dave lying in his own blood. What? Dave? He died too? No, see, oh, boo. Hey, no, you're not allowed to cry about that because you didn't see it. That's the whole point. You are just looking for any excuse you can to be sad and useless, and it's starting to piss me off. Sniffle, no. Whimper, no. Bad, ah, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. No, for God's sake, will you shut up and pull yourself together? You are driving me crazy. Ah, I said pull yourself together, you blubbering goddamn pansy. Ah, just shut up, dry your crybaby eyes, stop being a coward and go fight Jack Noir. Oh my God, I'm not going to read this all out. Yes, this is too much. But it's pretty much. Jade is crying while Jade is slapping out the shit out of her. This is why my OCs try so hard not to cry if they can help it. Why? Because they would turn into Jade's bride. This is like beating up your past selves. It was so stupid and so much of a coward. Jade on the pet control. Casino geneticist Gigi began trolling guard Gnostic Gigi. Attention, Harley. Please stop weeping with and or beating the shit out of your self-prototype Luzu sprite. Stop doing one of those things at least long enough to answer me. Please. Pretty polite Earth, please. Who am I kidding? I'm wasting my time again. Carcat! Wow, fuck. You answered me. I don't believe it. Yes, I'm going crazy here. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually almost relieved to talk to you. What? You are? Oh, really? Anybody besides that lunatic? She is driving me nuts. Oh, yeah? How so? Every song here appears to be proceeding rationally. What seems to be the problem? Are you joking? Look at this mess. Mess, Jade. Now it sounds to me like you are the one who's joking. Your highball rolled down the beautiful winter hill and we were spending some quality time as family. You were going to have to fill me in on the nature of the problem. Okay, I made the mistake of prototyping my dream self who has been dead for years and he's completely crazy and there's no talking any sense into a yes, what? As in interesting, as in how very, very fucking interesting indeed. Oh my god, look at his face. What are you getting at? What do you mean what I am getting at? I'm getting at whatever interesting gets at. Please go on, I'm listening to your problem. Well, I mean, I understand why she is upset, but she's completely inconsolable and won't listen to reason about anything. And I guess I could deal with that, but the frustrating thing is that she's actually me. I really don't think I would act like that. Will you stop saying Okay, fine. What other sequence of letters would you have me use to register my profound fascination? Fascination? What do you find so fascinating? I'm just trying to understand. I'm being sensitive about it instead of a raging fuck-ass. Isn't that what you want? Yes, it is. If you don't believe me, just ask future you, assuming that conversation doesn't make you cry as well. Now tell me more about your feelings. My feelings? Yes. How did this make you feel? Well, at first I was sad, because she made me remember all the sad things that just happened. But I'm trying to be strong about all that so we can keep moving forward. And if I can, then why can't she? But she just went on, and I started getting angry. I have never been so angry in my life. I said, stop saying fucking What does that mean? Is it supposed to be someone with a halo and goofy teeth? Are you making fun of me? No, you are looking at it backwards. Those are my horns. Oh, haha, oops. Okay, so, if I'm understanding you, you were angry at a version of yourself from a different point in time. Because she's being an overly emotional shithead who's basically the most revolting self-loathing piece of filth you have ever met. Am I following? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to say again, but come on. Don't you find the situation to be just the slightest bit interesting? I mean, considering? Considering what? If I recall, it wasn't that long ago from either of our perspectives that you were whipping on me and my smug windbag future self arguing with each other. Oh, come on, this is nothing like that. How is this not like that? Because she's actually insane. Oh, and see, and all those idiot past and future carcats weren't. But those are you, I'm not her. Oh, aren't you? You just said you were, I just heard you say that, so tell me. How is this even the slightest fucking bit different? I don't know, it's just, yes, go on, I'm really curious. How? Oh my god, you are white. Why is he imagining them kissing each other? So then, I guess I'm a hypocrite. Not really, it just means you're a sane, rational person that just might be hope for you, you're great. So me arguing with my dead dream self and smacking her around while screaming at her makes me sane? Yes, absolutely. That means all of your hideous flaws disgust you. You're right to be disgusted, it's more than most people can say for themselves. Really, congratulations are in order. Ha ha ha, wow, you're so weird. Congratulations in addition to just maybe an apology, don't you think? You want me to apologize for what? Calling you crazy for arguing with yourself? Would it really kill you to consider it? Jade, okay then. After taking so much crap from you for all these years, forget it, I'm not apologizing, that is bullshit. There, dream dog Jade, is that you? You're sounding a bit hysterical, maybe you should calm down. Shut up! Well, if you can manage to get your aneurysm under control, maybe you will realize I didn't actually specify to whom an apology was in order. Idiot. What? Are you saying you want to apologize? I guess. This apology was going to go down one way or another, so this might as well be the time. And let's face it, I was really being the worst kind of flicking bubble blown out a noisy glistening ass. So I'm sorry. But to be fair, it was my past self who was giving you such a hard time, and he's completely deranged. Okay, I appreciate the thought of an apology, but I don't know if it really counts if we are just going to pawn off responsibility on your past self again. Maybe your present self should own up to it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He, being me right now, is owning up to what the fucking retard past me was, and continues to be. Lame. Yes, I know it's lame. Oh, I know that you think it's lame when I say shit like that, because remember, I've been talking to you from the future and I know you don't cotton to my PCG, FCG stupidity. But see, you don't know that you know that yet. Or more specifically, you don't know that I know that you know that yet, so I'm kind of pulling a fast one here. Ha 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 ha, that is so ridiculous. Why don't you stop it with all this nonsense and own up to being terribly unequivocally? Yeah, I'm going to. The thing is, I kind of misrepresented myself. I'm not as much of a scumbag as I was so determined to make out with myself to be. Make myself out to be. I really don't know why I told you like that so persistently. For some reason deep down I just knew that I had to, even if it meant digging myself into a huge hole with you and everyone else that would be hard to climb out of. And like practically everything I said was completely baseless because I didn't actually know you. Just like you didn't and still don't actually know me, so I guess I'm apologizing for it like really seriously now. I, present Karkat, in the current moment apologize on behalf of my stupid past self who is actually me, the guy talking right now. Like there's no difference between those guys, okay? Yes, what? Okay, Karkat, that sounds pretty sincere to me. And you're right, I don't actually know you, I just know the part of you who acted like a bully. Understand there can be more to a person than just the stuff they say when they are angry. So I will accept your apology and give you another chance. Okay, great. And I will apologize for calling you crazy. Obviously, I'm not in much position to judge. No, but you are right, I'm crazy. But thanks anyway. So you say you have been talking to me from the future? Yeah, making plans and whatnot. To pry ourselves mutually out of this massive Mobius double clusterfuck. Okay, so what is the plan? I mean, why did you want me to contact you at this moment so badly? Okay, well, the most immediate point of business is, you see that glowing blue screen behind you? Yes? You need to turn that fucking piece of shit off. Get the fuck out! His thoughts. Okay, I can do that, but why? What does it do? It's been here my whole life and I could never figure it out. I'm not going to say much about it, but suffice to say, they are just some things you don't want to screw with. They are outcomes that are even worse than the complete annihilation of existence itself. Forces more damaging to the integrity of abilities than those capable of turning imagination into pure void. They are forces which, if handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in all real and hypothetical planes of existence to give a shit. I don't think I'm following, me neither, Jade. You don't have to follow, all you need to do is turn the thing off. And then do the next thing I was told you to tell you to do. You were told? By who? By you. Oh, future me? Yes. You could be telling yourselves this right now, but you've thought of working on a strict no-memo policy, which is your idea, of course. Did I mention how you don't like it when we argue with our past future selves? Yes, pretty sure I did. So I'm going along with the policy as best as I can. I am being pleasant and agreeable, and I will gently lower a magnificent, coruscating column of hot fuck you down the profane chute of anyone who says otherwise. Okay, well it sounds like a pretty good policy to me, you don't say. So anyway, because I said, my role at the moment is to act as a sort of go-between for you and your future self. To help along the process of making these plans. While your future self is deliberately vague about some stuff so as not to jinx the conception of the ideas in the first place, I guess. All while your current self is necessarily kind of dumb about everything. Hey! Sorry, okay, just kind of ignore it. Because stuff hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean. It's not all that straightforward for me either, but I am used to this sort of idiocy by now. It's a lot better than the moronic reverse conversation with Egbert I dropped myself into. Meanwhile, time is kind of running out here, where I am. We are counting down to something looming on the Trollian timeline, and no one knows what it is. My team is kind of falling apart. I'm completely losing track of everyone and what they are doing, so at this point I'm just going along with whatever there is to go along with. And that is you and your crazy future plans, and the scratch. Oh yeah, Dave told me about that. What is it? I don't fucking know. At one point I thought I did, I thought it was just whatever, some check here. But clearly it's not that simple. Aurelia knew but she didn't say, and then she went and got them exploded. She haven't told me either, because I'm not supposed to know yet. Whatever, I don't even care, let's just do it. Okay then, what was the thing I told you to tell me to do? Right now, I mean. Okay, don't ask me why, because I don't know that either, but that blue screen there first, like I said, shut it off. Okay, then what? Then you need to draw it. Draw it? Yes, and then nothing. That's it. Jade, examine force wall. You size up the arcane contraption. The blue flicker of the code's lining is arresting, but you don't know it's a code. That would only invite more questions. You don't know what it heals, nor do you know whose shoulders it was meant to cover. If you knew that, if you even knew his name, you would understand terror no human ever has. You should really listen to Karkat and turn it off. If you start messing with it, I will seriously start fucking everything up. It would be irresponsible of both of us to let that happen. You suddenly wonder where Jade went. You wonder that because I said you did. I know where she went, but I will not say. That's it, you can hear a word I'm saying. The code's too thick. Jade, turn it off. Oh no, we can't see anymore. We can't see anymore. We built a fort. In your attempt to find an exit, you have tried some paneling of the walls, but you are no closer to discovering a means of escape. So you have resolved to build a fort instead. You feel safe and sound in the cozy confines of your wobbly station panel walls. It should allow you to relax and pass the time while you wait for the only source of energy you are aware of to present itself. Serenity, go get help. You have humored these antics long enough. It is time you slipped out the partially open door to seek help, since your beloved master has clearly gone stark, waving mad. There she goes, the firefly. WQ, advice, Prospician, I think I will say Prospician monarch. Your new queen is eager for your counsel. She wishes to know the royal itinerary she inherits. The itinerary for now is simple. She must wait for her fourth and final subject to arrive. A fifth exile sleeping for centuries in the belly of the ruins, far beneath the desecrated idol once sharing its visage with the legendary speaker of the vast croak. Soon, the Wit Keeper will awaken and serve his new queen. It is then that her work may begin. Complacency of the learned, isn't that the bad wizard fanfiction that Rose was writing? She would like clarification on the nature of the work, which you are happy to provide. To explain that it is very simple. As a new queen, she will be charged with bringing the Slayer to justice and rebuilding her kingdom in a new land. Her Majesty, again, is overwhelmed. And again, you explain she will have help. She may choose to appoint a Wasteland Vindicator as her kingdom's hero, a warrior selected and groomed to face the Slayer with a weapon he protects. But first, there will be tidying up to do. Explosives will be needed. If she were to appoint a brave armaments regent for her kingdom, he could be of assistance. Once the regent's task is complete, the queen must use the key to set the destination for a royal entourage. And once all the pieces are in place, the vessels must be destroyed. Serenity, blink for help furiously. You interrupt whatever nonsense these silly people are planning with an extremely urgent message. Unfortunately, your simple message cannot seem to penetrate their thick carapaces. Doesn't anybody in the stupid desert speak blinking? So this is pretty much Morse code, but I don't know how to read Morse code and I don't want to look it up. Hey, yeah, prepare to tidy up. You heard the new queen in town needs a powder monkey on the double as the kingdom's new regent. Or regent? How did I pronounce it? Whatever that is, you spring into action. No, this is something you can handle. Anything to take your mind off that terrible pointy head that fell on the illegal statue. Until you have to fix that one with bombs too, that is. WV, dream. There's Morse code again. Mayor's house. Even more Morse code. I no wonder. Is there like a Morse code translator in the internet? So, like gentle, okay, also regent. Let's see if we can find one. Hey, there really is one. How you wish you could know the world. Let's translate the rest of the text. To hear one night those muted purples traipse up your stairs. A low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber. And as the soap seeps from your eyes, a little annoying this is, but they detect a sharp pair of ears cutting moonlight. Yeah, I see Jack there. Oh my god, the snout. There it is. Oh, I excellently did open Discord. A mysterious woven tongue in whites. This is so logical. I don't think you could do this. Wouldn't these egos suit you? Why did the other one suddenly have the ears? I don't think it can do it if there's a question mark. Would not this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? He suddenly turns into the same being as Jack Noir. Oh, we remember he was eating the uranium. This feels like foreshadowing something. Wet miles. Oh, we were seeing the wet miles in the Descent video animation. A weird bug approaches. It must be your lucky day. And we have some more Morse code. Yeah, it can do it if they are like, hey you, just what do you think you are planning in doing with that wing? Hey, this is Whisker, I just noticed. Probably have to get rid of the, you know, punctuation marks again. That one and that one. Whatever it is, forget it, the Slayer is mine. Oh, Whisker, stop it. Now wake up. I said wake. We got an animation after all this Morse code, yes. Oh, hello Megalovania, Homestuck version. Yeah, this was the time when Jack killed all the dream selves of the trolls. It seems Avalia just got tiered. so sorry, Tefros, that she did this to you. Also, to answer the question, Panda, it actually didn't start here. Megalovania was composed by Toby Fox even earlier for an Earthbound hack. It was then used for Homestuck, and then he used it for Undertale, and I doubt it's the last time that we have seen him use the song. Tefros, land already. Oh, Teresi, what are you doing here? Dead. This song has history, it does. Oh my god, Tefros, you are not looking too well. Kanaya, view Rose. You have already viewed this moment 100 times. It is no less comforting on your 101st. There is nothing otherwise unusual about the scene. A simple girl is understandably preoccupied by her handsome assortment of orbs, while surrounded by her ever-growing band of amphibious and reptilian acolytes. Now I need to take a quick bathroom break, so see you in a minute. Alright, I'm back, so let me just settle myself in with my blanket and everything. And something more to drink. They all look like they're about to take a nap. I think they shall wear wizard robes, but it's kind of looking like they are pulled into blankets, yeah. And then darkness. We have one lead in your investigation, but he hasn't been very helpful so far. Kanaya, contact future Jade. Show Pastelog. Grim Oscillatrix GA began trolling Garden Gnostic GG. Are you feeling any more cooperative in this time frame? Password? I see no, of course not, please. I know you were talking to her shortly before. What did you say to her? I said, password, fuck it. Wow, oops, sorry. I've been having too many password arguments with Carcat, I guess. I still don't understand the password thing. Past you doesn't care about passwords. What happened? Well, it depends. Do you want to have a silly conversation or a serious conversation? Which is favorable? Both are. But a silly conversation mostly doesn't matter or makes the timeline more confusing than it needs to be. So we can have one right now if you want. In fact, I would say it is coming dangerously close to being one already. But if it is a serious conversation you want, then I'm afraid I must demand a password. Can we discuss a serious issue in a silly manner? Nope. How am I supposed to know the password? Because I told you. I don't remember that. Exactly. I feel like I'm trudging waist deep through a slither basin full of your human surprise noodles. Yum. I understand the silliness is currently permissible, but are serious questions about the password nonsense permissible as well? I suppose those are acceptable. Why are you demanding passwords from me and also apparently Carcat? To keep the conversations linear. I gave you a password at the end of our previous conversation. You have to give me that password to start our next conversation. This ensures that past you can't jump ahead into the conversation and mess everything up like you're trying to do now. I'm not trying to do that, I know, but trust me, it's better this way. When will I get the password? I don't know, I have no idea what time you are from. But you will get it, I gave it to you some time ago at the end of our last conversation, and I have been eagerly awaiting your linear and unconfusing reply ever since. Bye, Kanaya. Garden Gnostic GG ceased being trolled by Grim Oscillatrix GA. Kanaya, contact past Jade. Oh my god, this is getting huge. Very huge. Grim Oscillatrix GA began trolling Garden Gnostic GG. I'm appreciating our conversation from this time frame more and more. Past you is much less of a taskmaster than future you, a pre-blackout Rose. Thanks, I think. What do you mean by pre-blackout Rose? I mean, post-blackout Rose is a lot less difficult insofar as she is unavailable. Okay, but what do you mean by blackout? I guess you'll find out soon and then report it to me under extremely specific circumstances. Which is good, because I sure don't know. Yes, and that face is a good response. Your eyes are white to be swirled letters. What are you doing? I'm doing what you told me to do. I'm getting Dave to set up that expensive equipment so I can start doing all that rich of spacey stuff you were telling me about. Which I appreciate, since my sprite turned out to be sad and useless and not very wise at all. I see. Well, I didn't actually tell you, I was just being informative, although it isn't technically rich of spacey stuff. I was a sylph, not a witch. Oh, what is a sylph? I think it's sort of like a witch, but more magical. A magical witch? Yes, I'm completely certain of that suddenly. That's awesome. But regardless, I think our roles are approximately the same since we are both stokers of the forge, as well as holders of breeding duties. However, I should clarify that my earlier counsel was mostly academic. It takes weeks to do all of it properly. You won't have time. Breeding duties? Kanaya is really out here losing her damn mind while just trying to find out if her crush is still alive. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, please tell me that doesn't involve what it sounds like. What does it sound like? It sounds like it involves a lot of breeding. Well, it does, but not breeding through means typical of most species. Oh, does the equipment we are deploying have anything to do with it? It has a lot to do with it. It is cloning equipment much like what is scattered all over the wheel. The same kind responsible for creating all of us. Okay, then, that's pretty neat. I didn't mean to alarm you by implying you were required to wage a great deal of personal procreation over a span of several weeks. Yeah, woo! So it should be clear that repopulation is among our duties as well in the long term. And I've gathered that the cloning apparatus in the wheel is probably meant to permit an initial boost on the world we select for settlement. But beyond that, it is up to the descendants to perpetuate the race. And your species has had quite an advantage in this respect. How so? Your procreation may be carried out by paired individuals autonomously, whereas ours may not, which is what makes my role particularly important. What is your role? I am the keeper of the Matri Orb. It is an egg that will hatch a new mother grub. She alone will be responsible for bearing our young. Wow, cool! So you are like bugs, like bees or ants or such, but with horns. I guess so. And you are like erect livestock, without the muscle definition. Or the hermaphroditic physiology, for that matter. But milk producers nonetheless. That rare kind of organism to nurture hatchless young within, are you not? Yes? You got the oscillatoris key. Anyway, I had imagined I would hatch the new crop on a planet in your universe. And when that became impossible, I quickly lost hope. I assumed it would remain locked in its card forever, which could only be opened when the orb was meant to be used. But then I found something quite unexpected when I was exploring this lab. I found the key. It was deep in the meteor. And as I suspected, it released the orb, which was really confusing to me for a while, until I realized what it meant, which is so obvious I'm amazed I didn't think of it right away. What? It means I'm supposed to use it now, to hatch the grub in the heart of this meteor. You think so? Sure. There's no reason a meteor couldn't act as a center for a race's resurrection. They are themselves like large seeds after all. The only question is whether we can manage to keep it from being destroyed, as well as whether I'm able to raise a mother grub to maturity. Oh wow, that thought was actually pretty overwhelming. I think you can do it. You do. Yes. Didn't you say Ulysses was a grub? Yes, she was in fact a mother grub, who relinquished her calling as matriarch to raise me. That's perfect. If you were raised by a mother grub, then you were in a great position to raise one yourself. It is like a sort of family legacy. A really cool alien family legacy. Okay, thanks for saying so. Don't mention it. So how does this cloning stuff work? It's very involved. Like I said, you won't have time. In fact, it probably should have taken considerably longer than it took me. I was a little rushed. I want to try anyway. If you can hold out hope for rebuilding your race in the center for meteors, then I think I can at least try to get a little cloning done with the time I have left. Yes, you're right. I can't imagine how you can complete the objective in the time given. But weirder things have happened, I think. First, deploy the pad. Yes, Dave is doing that at the top of the ridiculous tower. Why all the way up there? Didn't you say it needed to be in a warm place? Yes, that's right. My house is freezing now. It went on geothermal power before, and I guess there's no heat anywhere inside this planet. That will probably change if you light the forge, but one thing at a time, I guess. Yes, I would like to hear about that later. But yeah, the weather seems just fine out here in the medium. Let's see how Dave is doing. Dave, deploy cloning apparatus. Wasn't the Dave spray doing all that? Is it Dave now? Jade, examine. It's so small. That's the appropriate size for the equipment, but clone babies can barely even fit on that thing. Babies? What? I mean young humans, you know that we milk producers nurture hatchless within. Yes, I know. I didn't mean to suggest you breeding duties in with cloning humans. Repopulation is not what's happening here. It's not your objective as a witch of space. Not yet, anyway. Then what is the objective? What am I reading? Frogs. Sorry, I thought that was obvious. I can't get over how tiny this thing is. It's so cute. So the baby frogs show up on this pad here? Yes, I can't wait to try it. What are you laughing at there? Oh, lol, Dave just has a lot of funny stuff to say about all this. What is he saying? Oh, you know, a bunch of silly stuff. There's too much to copy-paste. Here, I save it all to send to a file and send it to you. Garden Gnostic GT send Grim also did the file. Dave is a funny guy. TXT, I can't open it. Okay, I'm laughing pretty hard at all that. Hahaha, alright. How do I get started? You will need to deploy the terminal, then you can start hunting for frogs to purify from around your world. Dave, deploy terminal. Okay, here's a frog on the screen. Oh no, is it trapped in ice? I would conjecture that most of them are, and will stay that way until the forge is brought to life. I think the event is designed to trigger drastic planetary upheaval wherever the forge is stationed. It did on my planet as well. Was your planet covered in ice too? No, mostly water. Cool. Anyway, I will try to rescue this frog. So I push this button to purify it. Yes. It probably won't do any good, but you can try. Okay. Jade, a purify frog. Oh god, there's still a froxicle. This will not do. The problem isn't that the frog is still frozen. The problem is that you were able to purify it at all. Ectobiology is based entirely on your inability to purify a subject. I don't understand, but I'm intrigued. If the frog were destined to do something else, such as become ensnared in your net later, you would not be able to purify it because it would cause a paradox. So instead, you would purify its slime imprint. The paradox slime is what is important here. You can mix it with the slime from other paradoxically purified frog imprints. Study the genes and selectively combine and then create resulting paradox clones. Okay, that makes sense, I think. How can I purify some frog slime? You will need to direct the terminal to another frog, and then you must be sure later to interfere with that frog in some way. For instance, by planning to venture out to capture that exact frog as I suggested earlier. That way it will be impossible to purify the frog before your interference has taken place. Only its slime will arrive. So it is like a sort of backwards frog breeding. Clone first, catch later, yes. Jade, search for a new frog. Okay, I will try this. Hehe, look at this handsome guy here hiding in the woods and being sneaky. He looks frozen solid too, so if I go bother him later, that means if I try to take him now I will only get slime, right? Yes, that should work. Make a note of the coordinates. When you travel to interact with your cloned subjects, you are also taking the opportunity to explore and discover new habitats, as well as new species of frogs for your terminal to track. It's efficient to go adventuring in this fashion while you are waiting for your young clones to mature. That sounds like fun. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It is also extremely time consuming. Unlike some purifiers in the wheel, this one is locked to the present moment. You cannot use it as a window into the future or past and isolate frogs whose futures are certain and so for most paradoxivariable. Means of expedition are limited. I suppose you could use time travel to accelerate the process. But you would need to establish weeks worth of stable time loops. I think it would be an overly elaborate and dangerous undertaking personally, and anyone who would attempt such a thing is reckless. I wouldn't advise it. Okay, hang on while I clone this fella. Jade, clone frog. There, it turned into slime. Oh, and there's a little tadpole. Yay! You need somewhere to keep them while they grow, like a pool or a tank or such. Or at least something temporary. Water wasn't very hard for me to come by, but for you I don't know. I will think of something. I won't let the poor little guy suffocate. Jade, give him a home. Oh, in the 8-ball. So I'm supposed to wait for him to grow up and then breed him with other frog paradox clones? Yes, but this isn't all. There is to the cloning process. The true paradox clone is an exact genetic duplicate of the subject. Later, that clone will be sent back in time to become itself. In fact, if it is an exact duplicate, this is guaranteed to happen. This is what classifies it as a paradox clone. Any duplicate which genetically deviates from the original is not. It is simply a mutant. And for breeding purpose, mutation is desirable. Within reason, you may adjust the settings on the equipment to promote genetic anomalies. But it's very delicate and it can go too far. Responsibly guiding the evolution of the genetic code during the breeding process is very important. In fact, it is the most important thing about this of all. It is? Yes, huh? So what is the actual purpose of all this breeding? Am I trying to make one really special frog with just the right genetic code or something? Sort of. Like the ultimate frog? Actually, yes. That's exactly what you are doing. Oh, the objective is to breed the Genesis frog. Why? You can't complete the game without doing so. Your entire mission depends on breeding him. Him? So he's a boy frog? Yes. He will begin as a tadpole like you have there, but considerably bigger. And he will mature to become the speaker. A deity-like figure idolized by the consorts who wait for him to come. The speaker? He is known as the speaker of the vast croak. Hehehe, croak! Yes, the croak really is quite vast and is something to behold. It's the most amazing thing I have seen. And the speaker is like a god, but there are a lot of them. Like one for each session, kind of like the kings and queens. Yes, there will be one for every session should the players be successful. And each one is a unique product of the quest. The kingdoms are at odds over his creation. Frostbite worships him much as the consorts do. Durst reviles him and outlaws frogs wherever they can, even the iconography. The agents mock his name with slurs, like Speaker of the Vast Joke, or Billy is Slick. Although, to be honest, that is what we ended up calling him. Not to be disrespectful, so it was just a catchier name. It is pretty catchy. If I call him that, I will be sure to say I mean no offense. I doubt it's even possible to offend him. That's good. Okay, then what? What do we do after I make this big god froggy? Does it have something to do with the new universe we create? Most certainly. You said he was a Genesis frog. Does that mean we bring him into the universe and he makes new planets or life or such? No, you're not really understanding the magnitude of his role. He is not responsible for just one aspect of the universe you create. He is responsible for all of them. Billy Slick is your universe. That's why the frog imagery. Yes, exactly. Finally got an answer about this. And we just learned the frog will be the universe. And I always knew frogs are cute, frogs are awesome. I'm Frostbite here. What kind of cute canalla is that? Really? I don't mean he's a universe you are from. We engineered that incarnation. He is a universe that you are trying to create. Yes, I got that. Sorry, I thought it was obvious, but then wasn't sure. You mean he is literally a universe? Yes, literally. That statement was as literally as you can possibly make words be. I know your species is frequently insincere for a variety of reasons, but your species is too. Especially Karkat, he is incredibly sarcastic. That's true, but when we do it is usually just because we are trying to be jerks. Rather than by way of a mild manner perpetually dispatching little puzzle of resolving without apparent purpose. But I don't do that, I try to say what I mean as much as I can. Yeah, I think I've been discerning that. It's a nice change of pace. From what? Oh, it's not important. Haha, you mean from Rose? Well, not that it wasn't an enjoyable exercise in xenocultural inculcation. Yeah, Rose and Dave are like that all the time. They inculcate that stuff like crazy, so you have been talking to her a lot, I guess. Sort of. Are you best friends now? I guess as mutually friendly as the time is permitted two people to be. I won't be speaking to her anymore, so why? Oh yeah, because you said he's blacked out. What the heck does it mean? Oh, wow. Really, my voice is not working with me today. It just means in a few moments from your perspective I won't be able to see her through my viewport or talk to her. I don't know why exactly, but it's not that hard to guess. She has been relying on the powers and counsel of dark gods and other sources of ambiguous intent. And she has consequently devised a plan which sounds very dangerous to me. Yeah, I didn't like the sound of her plan either. You are more sensible. It's probably the influence Skaya has had on you, having spent much of your life awake and Frostbite, like me. You did? If we are alike in some ways, maybe it's because of this. Yeah, I woke up a long time ago. I had trouble sleeping when I was young. The sunlight was unnaturally invigorating to me, I guess. My losers could do nothing to help. And when I was supposed to be my cocoon, I would often went out to the desert, where one day I was visited by a stranger who dressed and spoke in white. He put me to sleep and I awoke on Frostpit, where I have dreamt ever since. He said he was my guardian, and though he visited rarely, I did regard him as that. Then later he stopped coming. In time I began to believe he was a figment of my mind, like an imaginary friend to give me reassurance when I needed it. But then, while playing our game, I learned he was real. He had spoken to others from our party and had been manipulating us all to advance his schemes. It was saddening to learn my fortuitous awakening had been the product of a nefarious ploy. You were lucky that your awakening probably had no such entanglements. Geez, I hope not. But I guess it's only a minor contamination of something otherwise great. I was allowed to see what Skya would show me, and to prepare for dangers ahead and try to protect people. Me too! Oh, Kanaya, I did not realize how much we had in common. You are right, we do. I feel a bit silly that it took me so long to engage with the one corresponding closely with my role. Must be a certain madness I'm afflicted by. To orbit those more reckless and dangerous than I and more daring for it. I guess I want to help them, but they never can be helped, it seems. Well, it sounds like helping people is something that is in your nature. I can understand that. Are you saying Rose is reckless and dangerous? Yes, definitely. We have our share of dangerous players who seem to do nothing but cause problems. I believe she is yours, and if her instant plane wasn't alarming enough, she has been communicating with a stranger I mentioned, and unsurprisingly, she has not been forthright about the nature of the conversations. You mean your guardian? Yes. And he's not merely a guardian. I'm very sure he is a first guardian, like your losers was. Uh-oh, I'm not sure why, but the sound of that makes me really nervous. I feel the same way about it. The involvement of any such entity strikes me as quite inauspicious, even when seemingly benign. She didn't mention anything about this when we talked, but then she seemed preoccupied. She was. You'll have a chance to determine more soon, after which hopefully you can tell me. Yeah, I will. In the meantime, I will go. I would like to return to the core to situate this orb. It seems you have your own orb to care for now. Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay, you can go do that, and I guess I will check in Rose, but there's still so much I want to know. I want to know more about stoking the forge and breeding the fox and about your time in Frostbite and all that. Okay, I will definitely help you as much as I can. The young Frostbite Rakers ought to stick together. Yes! I message you again in your future. And you may reply if you have cause to. If I have cause to. Oh, that reminds me, I was thinking of implementing a system to keep some of these confusing conversations simple and linear. Does it by any chance have to do with passwords? Yeah, I guess someone told you. Yes, you. You delivered news of the system by demanding a password for me. Ah, you see? You nearly just gave me the idea for the plan in the first place, paradoxically for my own future self. I just find that kind of thing annoying for some reason. It doesn't feel right. I would rather ideas came from the place they actually came from. That's a reasonable attitude. Okay, let's put the system in place starting now. I will give you a password and you give it to me in the future when you want to pick up this conversation again. Okay, the password is Quoke. It must be in all caps and must contain precisely 10 O's. 10. I'm counting 11. Oops, 11 then. The password system is already paying overwhelming dividends of ease and rationality. Kanaya, that sounded just a wee bit sarcastic. Oh yeah, I hope I'm not falling prey to a crisis of sincerity. You are just becoming multicultural, that's all. I think I'm learning to be more multicultural to Karkat as well. It mostly involves saying fuck a lot. Oh no, it's okay, he's really not so bad. Yeah, I know. Okay, go ahead, sit up. I will be waiting. Yes, I'll do that. Bye, Jade. Later. Grim Oscillate with GAC's trolling Garden Gnostic. GG. It's actually not that easy to change between Kanaya's like emotionless. I try to think a little bit emotionless because she's always sounding so scientific and everything. And Jade's puppy personality. Kanaya, return to the core. Oh, it's one of the games. What? Do I have to click? Okay, now it works. Ah, you're talking about your feelings? Talk to Feferi and Solox. Relaxing in the horn pile, I see. Thank you, Panda, thank you. Yes, why don't you hop in too, Kanaya? There's plenty of space. Solox and I are clapping about feelings. That sounds nice. but it really doesn't look like there's much room on that pile of thorns at all, and I should get going anyway. Yeah, of course there's no room. It was kind of a moronic invitation, to be honest. Hey, shut your mopey blowhole. I was just showing a little basic courtesy. Shit, yeah, see, pants, I love her. Really, you're adjusting vouchers, dude, sometimes. And it's really cute. Also, let's get real. This hornpipe isn't comfortable at all. I've got hard metal edges jabbing me everywhere, and it's lumpy as shell, and you can't move a fucking inch without honking the shit out of it and making everyone in the room look at you. What idiot thought it was the ideal thing to chill out on oceans wide, a brain-dead clown with each toxic slime? You probably like it because it's like a coral reef or some horrible jacked underwater pile of shit like that. Well, team mother lover. Okay, I will leave you be. Kanaya, I see that look on your face. You're curious, but are nervous about meddling. Am I right? I think the music is a little loud. Let me put this like this. Come on, we are having a private conversation here. It's okay, really. We were sharing some feelings about stuff. Solux was feeling bummed out because a radio blood machine was his very close friend. Shy, holy shit, yes. Let's talk about all my pop lunch openly and laugh at. Hey, KK. Check this out, my emotions are serving as entertainment again. Yeah, hey, Cackweb, get your naps over here. Plenty of room in the pile. Oh my gee, that was such an obscene gesture he just made. Anyway, yeah, now that ARGHL gone forever, I feel more depressed and useless than usual. And I was already pretty goddamn useless to begin with, let's face it. But I have it on good authority that she is fine. Everything is going to go swimmingly, you will see. You are so ridiculously optimistic, it's kind of sickening. Why do you even put up with me? If you weren't so great, I would think you were a fucking idiot for liking me. So I guess, thanks for liking me? Wait, it sounded so pathetic. Oh god, I should probably take that back. Kanaya, what the fuck are you still doing here? Goddammit. Can't the guy get a little clapping privacy with a fish girl and a pile of horns? So I actually find it a little hilarious when I speak Sherlock. I'm doing the list every time there's a 2, but not when there's a TH because it is lisped anyway. But I can't lisp them because it would sound really stupid. So we thought the text is just distracting me. So it sounds like the TH is actually not lisping, and I think it's a really cute quirk to give him. Let's look at this later. I want to look around a little bit. Dear Tinkerbell, sweet, sweet, precious Tinkerbell. Tefros loves this memorial plush soon for him so much. Seeing it here on the floor would be especially poignant if he were dead, but you know for a fact that he is alive and well, so it's all good. Oh, ouch. Talk about Teresi. What was that about? I don't know, I guess I fucked up again. I can't seem to do anything right in her eyes anymore. I mean nose. Maybe you should go say something to her. Well, I would, but he's probably buried fuck deep in this lab by now. I'm sure he's busy scooting up and downstairs and shooting through pointless corridors and opening chests containing like street boondollars and hideous paintings of enormous naked barnyard monsters. What is with all the chests anyway, and why do we keep scribbling our useless shit away in them? I really should have written a memo about this like the rules of Chesticat. Scribbling. Scribble is a human word for nut creature. Oh. Well, I think the chests are fun, they make for nice surprises. Whatever. Anyway, I can't leave. If you haven't noticed, the team has been falling apart here ever since ARGHL exploded for no reason, and therefore presumably died forever. Seriously, where the hell is everybody? Where's Gamsey? Shit isn't right. I've got to stay put here and keep it together. Okay then. If I see her along my way, I'll let her know you want to talk. If you don't think that's too meddlesome of me. No, that's fine, thanks. Wait. You're going somewhere? Tell Karkat where you're going. I'm returning to the core to deposit the Metri orb. Wish me luck. Wow, what the fuck? I mean, that's great if that's what you want to do with it, but you can't go. I need you here. Look around, shit is mayhem. I'll only be gone for a few minutes. Anyway, you were doing a good job, and I think you can manage to cope with my momentary absence. Okay, fine. In that case, good luck, hope it works. Thanks. I don't want to be Karkat yet. I want to see what's happening here. You have no interest in talking to this con artist right now. You are busy and you won't even bother dignifying his text by highlighting it. Maybe a little later. Okay, why can I be Karkat here? talk about Jade. It sounds like you've been talking to the Jade human like you said you would. Yeah. I just used the phrase that Jade humans are typically for no reason. It is just one of many ways in which I'm becoming more multicultural. Nice one, I'm laughing up a fucking storm. Have you found a password system to be practical? Don't even get me started on the password bullshit. So okay, future Jade gives me some really mysterious thing to tell past Jade to make sure she does something she needs to do without explicitly giving herself the idea from the future. Which is dumb, but okay, I go along with it so she doesn't completely flip the fuck out at me, and then I get back to her in the future to say I did it. And what I'm greeted with, password. Password, 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 password. Password, you nubby guppy sack of ugly fuck. I want a password right now, or I'll direct my code laser hate stare through your bullshit from behind my goofy ass goggly girl glasses for lame shitty sissies. Okay, I'm paraphrasing here. So I give her the password and she's like, wrong, I haven't given you that password yet, and you already gave me the password, or it's too early for it or whatever. Find the right future me that gives password to. So I'm like, fuck, I respectfully submit this is new levels of stupidity, important list that only retards would enjoy but earnestly investigating their own genitals, but that's just my opinion. And then we spend way more time arguing about password shits than anything constructive. Sounds like you like her. What? Where are you getting that? Well, she's giving you a reason to be frustrated and loud. What more could you ask for in a friend? She's quite considerate, actually. Okay, yes, I'll say she's a lot more decent than I gave her credit for originally. And somewhere in this mess, I guess a coherent plan is starting to emerge. I still can't determine exactly what it is because she's always awake but aware. At least she actually seems to care about helping with this our problem too, which is more than I thought a human would do and way more than I can say for a lot of the lousy self-reported fucks around here. Do you think Therese is aware of our interactions with her? I don't know, probably. I don't want to sound too meddlesome because I know people don't like that much, but didn't you and Jish used to have a thing like that? Man, why does everyone think we had a thing? Well, didn't you? The thing which may or may not have existed notwithstanding, what right would she have to be upset about me talking to Jade? Maybe she thinks you are trying to make her jealous. Oh, like she's not doing the same thing to me by talking to that pompous tool who's dejectedly insecure about the color of his eyes. While hypocritically typing with his candy wax text to drive the girls wild, what a fucking show off. You just know she's doing it to annoy me. She was probably even putting on a little show for me crying over his corpse like she really gives a shit. Do you actually believe she was pretending? Yeah, sure, I don't know. Maybe you should try not to be so quick to dismiss the sincerity of people's emotions. I guess you're right. Oh, I was being pretty dumb just now. What a fucking idiot. Past me is always so terrible even when I literally just finished being him. I wasn't actually crying just now. I was exaggerating my reaction for effect. Okay, you're going way too far with the multicultural shit. You need to take it down a peg. So, Karkat was just talking about genitals and this made me think about something. Why are there even girl trolls and boy trolls if they are all coming out of like a queen, the matriarch, the mother grub, like they don't need genders. This can only mean one thing. Every troll is trans. Talk to the fairy on Solox. Snack! Hey, you are just in time, we are talking about serious feelings here. Solox has been feeling? Don't give a fuck. Thank you. KK, you were a true friend. Oh, fine. So what wheeled you over to the old pile? Have any of you seen Gamsey? Not like him to stray far from the horn pile. Getting kind of worried. You are? Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Orc. Just where is he? I don't know, man, I have heard. Never a honk out of him for a while. Maybe something frightened him off into the lab? Why don't you go looking for him? We could help. I would, but I can't. Got to stay put, keep the team together. I don't want you fuckers straying off either, you understand? Just stay in the pile and keep making everyone uncomfortable with your sappy bullshit, that's in order. We were thinking of taking a nap, actually. You should too. Carpet fish, it will be great. Why do you keep insisting on ignoring the simple no sleeping rule? I made it perfectly. No, what fine, just take a nap as long as you just stay put. We can't do anything here, so Karkat will not go, and these are all the trolls here, so we have to beat Kanaya now. I'm pretty sure we have to take the Meteor. You got the Meteor. Thanks for the light. Oh no, what are you doing here? Oh, and we automatically became him. Gotta help, can I get out with this thing after your business is done, Hope? Is your jurisdiction on this meteor? Can I be meaning to thank you? For what? For all the training you did. Karkat is painfully going through character novel and throwing a fit about it. Although yes, all trolls are trans. Yes, we understand each other, and yes, Karkat is going through his character novel and doesn't like it. I wouldn't be the incredibly holy wizard I am now without your help. But I didn't even really train you, I just made you a wand. Yeah, well, that's all I needed, I guess. I just needed for someone to show a little face in me, so I'm saying thanks, I owe ya. Okay, then you are welcome. I hope you use your magnificent powers of light and hope for goodness and purity and let not forget science. Don't worry, I'm all over that shit you don't even know. Oh, I hope that didn't come off as too sarcastic. What? The thing I just said. I didn't even realize how sarcastic I was being. It's starting to become a problem, I think. Please don't take too much offense. Haha, damn can, if that's your idea of pheasants being made, and I honestly got a fucking Bobby for you. There's nothing funnier than a character being forced to go through a character development and throwing 10 every step of the way as we know. Oh yeah, we know very well. And I love what we do with your character. Tell you what, I'll give you some lessons on dealing out the dark umbrage to repay you for your tutelage in the white science. I'm sure. A little later, maybe? Hey, what are you doing anyway? What's the thing there? The meteor orb. I was about to go head to the core to restore our ways. That sounds hopeful. I hope it's hopeful. You should have told me about this. There's going to be any sort of hope. For our ways as a Prince of Hope, I demand to be involved. So don't go anywhere without me, got it? But fine. Talk to Karkat. Man, where have you been? You aren't helping, wandering off like, holy shit, is that your new magic wand? It's not magic, we talked about this car. Wait, it's powered by science, I forgot. Or hope, whatever the fuck that means. I don't fucking need this from you, I take enough shit as it is from the rest. As with dirt scrapers, I thought you and me had a kinda pact or whatever. Okay, fine, shut up, I apologize, I know it's tough being you. Nobody gets it. I had a harder time than anybody with this game. It was really fucking unfair what challenges I could settle with. I would have fucking murdered for a land full of a lot less harmless brains and fire. But no, it was so lonely. Hey guys, anybody want to come hang out with me in the land of Western Angels? Anybody at all? I know it isn't anything like one of your flipping land picnics. Anybody please, I'll even settle for the kitty cat shipper cave girl. Not here, I guess being a server player and saving her life wasn't goddamn enough. Had to be my most humiliating rejection yet. Okay, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure she's still obsessed with me. It's a very unfortunate, very wet and very unrequited situation I've been trying to tiptoe around for a long time, okay? The disinterest in your advance wasn't a reflection on you at all. Come on, we talked about this. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, I don't know how you were expecting to make any sort of traction if you see her as a kitty cat shipper girl. She's a person with feelings who wave and douche. I know, Carl, it's not even the point I'm over that embarrassment. I'm just saying, where the fuck were you guys? I had to deal with those awful angels all by myself. Do you have any idea how hard those assholes are to kill? Like at least a minute of sustained fire from only the most legendary weapon ever, and they were fast and angry as shit. Yeah, we talked about that too. I really don't think you were supposed to be killing them, dude. I kept saying, I think they are like game constructs or something. There to serve some other game purpose, not for you to hunt down. They didn't give you any quiz, you idiot, that was your first clue. Fine, whatever, you're still missing the point. Where was everybody? Why are they avoiding me all the time? They were too scared shitless to set foot on your planet for more than a second. Between a trigger-heavy prince with a god weapon blasting anything that twitched and a million crazed angels, deliberately enraged, it wasn't what I'd call an ideal social hub. If you were lonely, why didn't you venture out more often? Well, I would've, but nobody else was volunteering to pick up the slack on angel-killing duties. Oh my fucking god, why don't you listen? And anyways, I did leave, eventually. Even your planet to go duel with solids isn't being sociable, you sick fuck. And you know what, you deserve getting your ass handed to you because I warned you and you didn't listen. Yeah, okay, we will see who's becoming the proud new recipient a host ass now. Look, just stay here for a while, okay? No more brooding in the lab and absolutely no fucking dueling, stay out of trouble. joins him in the pile. Oh god, it's him. Can you tell him to go away? I don't even have the energy for this. Hey, Finn, this doesn't concern those with mustard slap slipping through their veins. It's a matter for your royalty only, so keep your mouth closed or I'll slit you open over my next meal. What does this mean again? WE bro, not interested. Evident, please, I don't want to see any more dueling. Don't try to provoke him, it's not like I don't know what you are doing. You keep trying to spark a rivalry with him to get me to ostracize between you two and pull us out of our crate vent. It is the oldest and lamest trick in the book. It didn't work then and it won't work now. That's an astonishing accusation, how could you say that? First, as if the scum is even worse you probably with me, and second, as if I'm not totally done with you like I have told you repeatedly. All I want to do is have a word with you. Okay, Evident, we can talk, but only if you're planning on being civil. That's what you never got, Fev. You and I are being civil by very virtue of the fact that we are talking now. We have already, you and I, and we belong together, even if not in that way, which I get that you are not into, and that's fine. But we belong together as a ruling class, if nothing else. So I'm gonna ask you this one last time and give you the choice. I'm about to go, please come with me. Go with you, Evident, you weren't really serious about going to find Jack, were you? Of course I was. And we should do it together. You've got nothing to fear now. I've reached a new height of power no one else can dream of, not even Mindfang with their garish orange sleek sweatsuit and their silly flappy wings and all their poppycock about luck, which everyone with a sink pan knows to be the fakest fiction that ever failed to exist. Evident, you create your own problems. He does, he so does. Oh wow, okay, this is just so cute. My kid's like both sitting on a box right now and it's looking really cute. This is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard. He made one of his shitty fake wands glow a little and now he thinks he's a fairy godfall or something, losing my efforts. Was that slander just I heard? I can't even tell. I tend to block out noise from Phil's roseblood is practically the complementary fucking color of mine. He has a point though, and that you may be overestimating your abilities. Jack Noir is insanely powerful, Evident. Please, I don't want to see you do anything foolish by trying to fight him. Fight him? Are you fucking nuts? I slaughtered enough angels to know my limits and where I stand against the Lord of all angels I prophesied. I can't get a picture, I don't have my phone. Of course, I'm not gonna fight him, I stand no chance in hell against that guy. I'm going to join him. You are what? And you're gonna join me in joining him too, Fev. Come on, let's go. Ah, okay, so shit. He's lost it. No, I'm not, and you aren't either. That is bloody insane. I thought you were supposed to be the Prince of Hope. How is it hopeful to surrender to a murderous demon like a coward? As a Prince of Hope, I'm uniquely qualified to recognize when our hope was lost. And I'm telling you, there's no hope, not even a little bit. The only thing left to do is serve and hope he spares us. I'm extending the invitation to come with me, cause even though you don't think so, I really do care about you. Serving and Jack together will be unstoppable, and our enemies will tremble before us. What do you say? No, you have lost all right to use fish puns forever. I will out your fish punning license, as well as our friendship. Don't take the tuna voice with me, princess. What the fuck did I just say? That's it, this makes me sad, Evident, but no, we have to stop you. We can't let you find Jack and risk you leading him to us. So that's how it is. How it is what the fuck. She's right, man. Can't believe this. I was looking forward to a nap too. I should have killed you and Loba when I had the chance. Oh well, guess it's only fitting I take you down in round 2. You ready, Prince? Bring that mage. Round 2. I can't do anything here. It's happening all on its own. Start battle over, start game over. What happens if I start battle over? Why can't I do anything? We are stuck! Oh, es war Okay, it's not a good idea to talk. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, we have to do this. Yeah, we had all of this. Okay, can I be Kanaya again? That's how it is. It doesn't need a punctuation. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we have to talk to Target. Oh, we read all of this. Why did I start this battle? Excellent dragon suit, okay. The weather is ridiculously cosplay getup. You feel kind of bad for mocking her for it, just one of many exhibits of dwarvish behavior you should probably apologize for. That is, if you present the target while examining this item. If your answers are not relevant to you, you decide not to program contingencies for examining this item with different characters because it would have been a waste of time. What is everyone's business here? I was talking to them wasn't what we wanted to do. Finally, Radio Bot exploded about an hour ago. She's dead for good now, you guess. Or is she? Yes, she is. You're completely certain of it. Okay, we already had this. And about to leave, you just got in, you have business to take care of. What is my business to take care of? Oh, because I'm just started the battle. Bad break, just another member of your team unaccounted for. Where the hell is she? Well, at least she's out of everybody's hair for a while. She's probably off swooning over the chitty breathing human movie star and being generally harmless. What exactly does everyone want us to do? You can see the perfectly good lukewarm bottles of wicked elixir lying around. There's something so wrong about this. You think about taking robust drink, but then you come to your senses and don't. This one has been decapitated for some reason. Weird and gross. Wait, you pine snort. It seems your lovely green complexion has turned to glue. Each past treachery has tightened your news a little more. Hurry not, it will all be over soon if you are stuffed in your suffocables and given a funeral fit not for a nobleman but a lowly beggar. Let it be a lesson to your family, who was also executed in the name of justice. What have we here? Looks like there's a half-finished comic on this thing. Some kind of cool kid and the girl with red glasses. What are they doing here together? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't snoop into a cool kid fanfic as well, but it's private. Can I use one of the PCs? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, the last thing I actually can do is talk to them. I really hope he stops playing games for girls soon. For good one way or another. Then this is really the last thing we can do. Guess I have to start the battle over. Clara, ich kann nicht sehen. You're really using Mars. Start bitten over. Just the same thing. Okay, I'm looking up what you have to do. No, I didn't want to see the page, I wanted to see it on the wiki. Do I have wiki in here? What do you have to do here? I actually have no clue what I have to do here. And I can't find it out. I guess, wait, on the Homestuck page we actually could find out what we were supposed to do. So let's see. Because as you can see, it was just... no, can I return to the core? Wait, so yeah, this is what I wanted to see, playing as every done. This is pretty much all that we can do, okay? Yeah, seems like this actually is the West. That's all we can do in this flesh. Well then. Oh yeah. So it kinda felt like we had to play this ready as Kanaya, so... If I would have known this, I wouldn't have started the game over. Ouch. KO'd. I think I would have won this one. Oh, for Fairy, she's really worried. And angry. Oh, she's angry, yes. Oh my god, he just killed her! How could you do this to Fairy, my pet control? And she's dead. And there's Kanaya watching all this. Oh, the lipstick normally turns into a chainsaw. Clara, was machst du denn hier? Oh my god. He did destroy the meteor orb. How could he do that? Poor Kanaya. Are you next? Evident abscond. So yeah, this actually feels like a lot is happening here, but in reality, the author was getting overwhelmed by all the characters, so we killed off a few of them. To have less characters is pretty much a fact. Yeah, this is... Karkat, this is how we are feeling. Karkat, examine Kanaya. Kanaya, are you okay? Hey, oh god, what has he done? Kanaya, please tell me that just grub sauce. Please just be grub sauce. Please just be grub sauce. Please just be grub sauce. Haha, okay, make believe time is over. Oh god, 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 oh god. Carcat examines Solox. You are relieved to find Solox is not dead, he's merely KO'd. You don't think you could handle this round 2 of watching your good bro get killed. Carcat examines Ferry. She is dead. He's not going to take it well when he wakes up. You hope he just stays asleep for a while. Carcat examines Kanaya's computer. Someone was contacting her. What the hell? There's no text in the message window. Oh, you get it. This joker types in white. Guess you'll have to highlight it to read. Carcat, highlight. When, Mr. Wenders? What the fuck? Who are you? And why are you messaging me through Kanaya's account? I seriously don't need this shit right now. I'm delivering the smashes through the console of one of my numerous unwitting proteges to give you a word of advice, and then you will not hear from me again. Don't turn your back on the body. What is that supposed to mean? That is the dumbest advice you ever heard. You type some more curse words into the chat window, but there's no response. Buddy? Which buddy? What was he talking about? Carcat, turn around. You turn around very slowly, pretending not to be nervous. All of the bodies in the room remain as they were. There's clearly nothing to be concerned about whatsoever. Oh look, Gamzee is messaging you back. Finally, you wonder what the hell he's been up to all this time. Carcat, answer. Terminally capricious, TC began trolling carcinogeneticist CG. Honk. Gamzee, fuck. There you are. Let me word, dude. Honk. Yeah, where have you been anyway? I told everyone to let me know if you were gonna wend off. Honk, 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 honk. Yeah, I get it, wise guy. You're a fucking clown. Who cares? Quit the bullshit party clown antics and get your ass back here. The shit has hit the whirling device and you could be in serious danger out there. Shut up. What? I said shut the motherfucker up, motherfucker. Honk, honk, honk. Dude, are you okay? You're really weirding me out. Ha ha ha, yeah, I guess I'm all motherfucking weirding out at some extent to my own motherfucking self. But it's all goddamn chill, was it? Oh god, no, please don't tell me you went crazy. I couldn't take that on top of all this. On top of motherfucking what, motherfucker? Everyone just flipped this shit and killed Feferry and Kanaya and I'm freaking the fuck out about it. Hehe, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, get back here now and have a slime pie to relax or something. Slime? There's no more slime, was there? And anyway, shit was motherfucking poison, didn't you know? No, I mean, I would never eat it, but... Then get motherfucking school-fed all about the wicked news, punchline-blooded motherfucker. It was you. Bust your motherfucking think pan. And the floor all stairs are back at used to the motherfucking hole. But there is no hole now, only under motherfucking standing of who all it was made out to be all along. Only under motherfucking standing of who all I was made out to motherfucking be all a motherfucking long. Oh my god, no. I've been kicked the wicked ignorance on this shit. Been motherfucking slaughtering the wicked ignorance, bro. All up in lifelong denial about my calling. As a descendant of the high motherfucking subchocolates. We are higher than you, brother. We are higher than motherfucking everybody. Honk, Gamzee, please, no. And now I'm the last one, so I finally motherfucking understand. I finally got my motherfucking understand on to who the merciful messiahs are. They were always both me, and now the motherfucking me. And motherfucking now, I'm going to motherfucking kill all you motherfuckers. Oh god, oh man, oh god, I'm going to motherfucking kill all you motherfuckers and paint the big pictures with your motherfucking blood. From your veins will whip my miracles. Your crushed bones will make my special stardust. Welcome to the dark carnival, brother. Honk, 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 and honk. Terminally capricious TC ceased trolling carcinogeneticist CG. You have never been so scared in your entire life. And I think this is exactly the right time to stop. And although that was a reason why Gamzee had to stay stoned, because if he isn't stoned, he's turning into a... Yeah, he's turning crazy. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day or a nice night, and I hope I will see you again next week.